Hi Gemini, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for October. Please excuse the way I sound, but I've had surgery and obviously it's affected my speech, but thankfully each day it is getting better. But yeah, so an apology for the way I sound. Now, Gemini, up this top row is going to be for single Geminis. And then this row will be for Geminis that are already in a relationship. We're going to look at the card at the bottom of the deck, which is a message overall for all of you. Now, Gemini, the card that you got is the Eight of Cups. And this is a card about walking away. But, you know, what I always say about the Eight of Cups is we got 8 cups. Yes, I guess you could also consider it from the other side and think, well, maybe it was you that gave 8 cups. But whichever way, you know, 8 cups is 1 cup away from wish fulfillment, being the 9 of cups. But the thing is, the 8 of cups, it can very much deal with how there's something lacking, something missing. Now, sometimes the 8 of Cups is not permanently walking away. Sometimes it can talk about temporary separation. Now, moving up to start with Geminis that are single, the central issue is the Three of Swords. So this deals with sadness. It deals with heartbreak. So Gemini, you know, maybe for you this month of October, it is about healing. It is about repairing, you know, a broken heart, needing to, you know, as I said, deal with that before you're able to move on to another relationship. And, you know, the thing that's hard when you're doing relationship readings is when you're dealing with the singles. Everybody just wants to know that, okay, this is the month I'm going to meet, you know, this great woman or this great man. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with readings, it isn't always like that, because obviously real life is not always like that. So, you know, I would love to be able to say, when I'm doing these readings for singles, that everybody that's single is going to meet their perfect partner. But unfortunately, it isn't always like that. Now, with the past coming through, Gemini, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, this could suggest that the person maybe who broke your heart, who you're needing to heal from, is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It doesn't have to be, but it could be for some of you, okay? And it could be that this person, you know, is still very much in your thoughts. Or it could be that for one reason or another, you still see this person. Maybe you worked with them. Maybe they live near you. Or as I said, it could just be that they're very much in your thoughts. The Queen of Pentacles, it could also be here to touch on yourself. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, she is very nurturing, very caring and very loving and giving. But she's very good when it comes to business and finances and work. So it could be here for some of you to suggest that, you know, maybe in the past, you know, you were very focused on your work and finances, and then due to the relationship or the breakup, you know, maybe, you know, you've been distracted from your work. And now maybe in the month of October, that's something that you need to focus on again. And maybe, you know, throwing yourself into your work may help you towards healing and taking your mind off of the sadness that you may be feeling. But as I said, it could be for some of you that this is the other person. Now, the present, you do have the Hangman. And the Hangman, you know, he's in limbo. The funny thing is, though, with the Hangman, he's not bothered. It's not hurting him by being suspended, you know, from the tree. But the Hangman is about needing to change your perspective or needing to gain some fresh insight. Now, you know, it could be the other person as well. It could just be here to suggest that, you know, at this moment in October, you may feel very much in limbo. It may not be easy for you to move on, especially if you're healing a broken heart. So I feel that the Hangman is here more to suggest that at this moment you're feeling quite stuck. You may want to move on and move forward, but as I said, due to that energy of the Three of Swords, it may be keeping you stuck in a situation. It may be for some of you that you feel restricted, that you want to move on, but due to how you're feeling and how you may still have feelings for your ex, that you're feeling stuck and in limbo. Now, moving on to your advice, we do have the Six of Swords. And this is a card about moving forward. You know, and with the Eight of Cups that I spoke about at the beginning, you know, these are two cards about moving on. The Six of Swords is moving on from something that felt very turbulent and moving to more calmer waters. The Six of Swords also can be about a change in communication. You know, how there may have been very harsh communication and now, you know, changing the way we're dealing and speaking to another individual. But Gemini, your outcome card is the Queen of Swords. And I'm taking this to be your energy. You know, and this is very much, for me, I think, Gemini, we're talking about you maybe feeling a bit in limbo, maybe feeling a little bit stuck in this month, but needing to heal, needing to deal with some sadness and some heartbreak, and then needing to try to focus on moving forward. Now, moving down to couples, your central issue is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups can be a card of choices, having, you know, having choices, you know, having other options. But the Seven of Cups also can be a card of dealing with fact, because it can be a card that touches on illusions and fantasy. Now, the past coming through, we've got the Two of Wands. So Gemini, this is being at a crossroads. Now, this reading can go vice versa. It can be, you know, from your partner's perspective. It can be from you. But the Two of Wands is being at that crossroads and needing to make a decision. So, Gemini, this is coming through from the past. So, either you or your partner have been at this crossroads for maybe a little while. and needing to, you know, work out what it is that you want, which path you want to go down. But in the present, we do have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords, it can talk about deceit, lies, secrets. See, Gemini, for some of you, this card could be here to suggest that whether it's you or your partner, either way, one of you has been considering maybe leaving this relationship, being at this crossroads. But with the Seven of Swords there, whomever it is, be it you or your partner, you're not talking about this. This is something that's being kept secret. You're not, if it's you, you're not telling your partner that you're at this crossroads. You're not telling your partner that you're thinking about possibly leaving this relationship. And as I said, that can go vice versa. Now, in the advice, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower, as we know, comes crashing down. But it comes crashing down because something has to be removed from our lives. Something that is not serving us in our best interest. Something that's not working in its current form. So the Tower comes crashing down. But always remember that when it comes crashing down, we can then rebuild it in a way that is going to be more beneficial, that is going to bring more happiness to us. Now, for some of you, that Tower card there in the advice could be to suggest that you are going to decide to walk away from this relationship, thus bringing in the energy of the Tower. And it could very well be then that this Tower is going to be there to suggest how your partner is going to feel. It's going to be like that lightning bolt, because whomever's thinking about leaving here has not in any way told the other person. So whomever is deciding to leave, it's going to be a big shock to the other person. Now, on your outcome, you've got the King of Cups. So it could be here to suggest, Gemini, that your partner is a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It doesn't have to be. You know, if the King of Cups is dealing with your energy, then we're talking about you having your emotions balanced, you know, having control over your emotions. This reading definitely, Gemini, is either going to be talking about you feeling this way or your partner. If it's you, then obviously that's a better thing, because it's you that's making that decision to walk away. But if it's your partner, then, you know, it could very well come in, as I said, like that lightning bolt, very unexpected. See, the Seven of Cups, as I said, dealing with illusions and fantasies. See, if this is you that's at this crossroads, your partner could be, you know, merrily going along in this relationship, thinking that everything is fine. And then we have that crunch moment when you may decide to walk away here, and it's going to be a complete shock for the other person. Okay, Gemini, yeah, bit of a heavy reading here for singles and couples. Please remember, it is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. Once again, also sorry for the way I sound. It will improve as time goes on, so please just bear with me. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.